Short Track Weekly, tracing the paths of past Cars Tour champions. Picture this, the roar of engines echoing through the stands as a champion's trophy is hoisted high. Yet for so many racers, the real journey begins right after that victory lap. What becomes of these short track heroes once the spotlight fades? This Saturday night, October 18th, at North Wilkesboro Speedway, the ZMAX Cars Tour will crown yet another late model stock car champion, bringing the curtain down on its 11th season as the toughest late model stock series in the U.S. Since kicking off in 2015, the Cars Tour has attracted elite late model drivers from across the nation. Some have built lifelong careers in late model racing, while others have scaled the ranks to higher levels. Over these 11 seasons, 7 champions have been named in late model stock action, with an 8th set to join them this weekend in Wilkes County. And for newcomers to motorsports, think of the Cars Tour as a stepping stone league, where young talents hone their skills on asphalt tracks, much like a farm system in baseball, preparing drivers for bigger stages like NASCAR. Saturday will also wrap up the 4th season of the Cars Pro Late Models, where a 4th champion will be honored. Heading into North Wilkesboro, Ben Meyer looks poised to secure the Pro Late Model title. And unless something unexpected happens, he'll be celebrating in the afternoon. On the late model stock car LMSC front, things are tighter, with Landon Lewis holding a slender 12-point lead over Connor Hall. Cade Brown remains mathematically in contention, but he'd need a string of miracles to snatch the crown. Hall has faced this nail-biting scenario before, even last year. What does claiming a Cars championship really mean for his future? To explore that, let's dive into the stories of past winners and see where they've landed now. But here's where it gets controversial. Some say sticking to late models keeps the passion alive, while others argue climbing the ladder is the only road to lasting fame. Brendan Queen, 2024 late model stock champion. Known affectionately as Butterbean, Queen burst onto the scene in 2022, dominating the South Carolina 400 in his debut with Lee Pulliam Performance. That win catapulted him from a regular at Langley Speedway to a national sensation. Queen competed full-time in the Cars Tour during 2023 and 2024, finishing just 5 points shy of the 2023 title. His 2024 comeback was epic, erasing an early deficit with a flurry of 8 top 5 finishes in the season's final races to clinch the championship. Over his car stint, he notched 7 wins, including one as a hometown hero at Langley in 2022. This year, Queen went full-time in the ARCA Menard Series with Pinnacle Racing Group, grabbing 6 victories as a rookie, including a stunning one at Daytona International Speedway, and ultimately taking the championship. He made his NASCAR Xfinity Series bow with Colleague Racing at Kansas Speedway on September 27th, and has just been named the inaugural full-time driver for Colleague's new Ram NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series team in 2026. It's a prime example of how a late model background can launch you into the big leagues. Think of it as graduating from college to a major corporation. Caden Honeycutt, 2024 Pro Late Model Champion, racing for 2 different teams. Honeycutt clinched the 2024 Pro Late Model title by the narrowest of margins over Spencer Davis in the season's last race. A seasoned Cars Tour veteran, he'd nearly won the Late Model Stock Championship in 2021. Shifting to Pro Late Models in 2024 paid off handsomely, with 3 wins securing his crown despite a part-time schedule. The Texan balanced this with Truck Series outings for Nice Motorsports and capped 2024 with a triumph at the Super Bowl of short track racing, the Snowball Derby at Five Flags Speedway. That success earned him a full-time Truck Series ride with Nice in 2025, where he advanced to the playoffs, though he won't be returning in 2026. Now, Honeycutt is piloting the Halmar Friesen Racing number 52 for the injured Stuart Friesen, vying for a championship 4 spot. Rumors link him to Tricon Garage for 2026, but nothing's official yet. And This is the part most people miss. Balancing part-time gigs with championships can lead to unexpected twists, raising questions about whether versatility or specialization wins the day. Carson Kvapil, 2022-2023 late model stock champion. Son of former Truck Series champ Travis Kvapil, Carson forged his own path at JR Motorsports within the Cars Tour. Starting as a shop mechanic, he worked his way up to a full-time seat via a 2021 Super Late Model title. He's among the series' most accomplished, boasting a top 3 resume. In 2022 and 2023 full-time campaigns, plus a 2024 part-timer, he amassed 12 wins, tying for second on the all-time list. With 4 wins in 2022, including revivals at North Wilkesboro Speedway and the Old North State Nationals, Kvapil dominated Hall for his first title, then edged out Queen in 2023 with 5 victories. This propelled him to a NASCAR Xfinity Series debut at Martinsville in 2024, finishing 4th. That led to more races, culminating in a Valley Star Credit Union 300 win at Martinsville Speedway, and soon after, a full-time Xfinity ride with JR Motorsports in 2025. He's currently in the Xfinity Round of 8, fighting for the Championship 4. For beginners, this illustrates how grassroots success can open doors to national tours, almost like a talent scout spotting a hidden gem. Caden Kvapil, 2023 Pro Late Model Champion. Younger sibling to Carson, Caden has carved out his own Cars Tour victories. After a grueling battle with Katie Hedinger and 3 wins, he claimed the Pro Late Model crown, sweeping the series championships with his brother in 2023. In 2024, he juggled Pro Late Models and Super Late Models before switching to Late Model stock for 2025. Running part-time for JR Motorsports this year, he's secured 3 top 10 finishes so far, ahead of North Wilkesboro. With Hall potentially leaving and Caden's strong team ties, he might step into his brother's shoes as the next JR Motorsports number 8 driver in 2026. Luke Fenhaus, 2022 Pro Late Model Champion. From Wisconsin, Fenhaus captured the first Cars Pro Late Model title in 2022, driving the number 96 for Highlands Motorsports, a car Kvapil would later use to victory. Without a single win, he took the crown with top 5s in 11 of 12 races, including 6 runner-ups. His only off-the-podium finish was a 6th in the finale. Fenhaus progressed to the ARCA Menard Series East in 2023, scoring 2 wins, including a national ARCA triumph at Iowa Speedway with Pinnacle Racing Group, and ended second in points to William Sawalich. This season, he's competed in 11 Craftsman Truck Series races for ThorSport Racing, notably 3rd at Michigan International Speedway. It's a classic case of steady podiums building a resume, much like in chess, where consistent play leads to mastery. Bobby McCarty, 2018, 2019, 2021 Late Model Stock Champion. The only 3-time champ in history, McCarty is a legend of the Cars Tour and this late model stock era. He secured all titles in the iconic Nelson Motorsports number 22 for Barry Nelson. In 2018, he bested Lee Pulliam by 17 points with 4 wins and 8 top 5s in 12 races. The 2019 battle went to the wire, edging Josh Berry by 1 point. His 2021 win was by 13 points over Honeycutt. A series stalwart, McCarty speaks candidly but races fairly, forming an epic rivalry with Berry. Unlike others, he stayed true to late models, amassing 12 wins, tied for second, and just 1 NASCAR outing, a 31st at Bristol Motor Speedway in 2022 for the defunct Johnny Davis team in Xfinity. Recently retired from cars, he's launched McCarty Motorsports for NASCAR regional races. Here's the controversy. Does dedicating your career to late models like McCarty make you a purist, or is it holding back potential stardom? Jared Fryer, 2020 Late Model Stock Champion. Fryer's 2020 triumph might surprise you, given his 2025 feats, but it was his only Cars Late Model Stock title. Amid COVID-19 challenges, the season featured one of the tour's most intense finales, with 3 drivers split by just 5 points. Fryer edged Lane Riggs by 1 and Corey Heim by 5, adding to his 2018 Cars Super Late Model win. Impressive, especially since Riggs and Heim are now Truck Series champs battling for 2025's title. Like McCarty, Fryer's a late model devotee and a standout. The Trinity NC native is on fire in 2025, claiming 3 Cars LMSC races already, his first multi-win year. For context, this era's oddities highlight resilience, similar to athletes adapting to unexpected hurdles. Josh Berry, 2017 late model stock champion. Berry set the standard, winning his sole Cars title in 2017. The Tennessean outpaced Anthony Alfredo by 7 and Riggs by 9, with 4 wins. For JR Motorsports, he became the all-time wins leader with 22 victories, 10 ahead of Kvapil and McCarty. He leveraged this for a 2020 Advance Auto Parts Weekly Series Division I championship, after an early setback. In 2021, select Xfinity races yielded a Martinsville win, leading to full-time Xfinity with JR Motorsports in 2022 to 2023. Then Cup Series with Stewart-Haas Racing in 2024. After SHR folded, he joined Wood Brothers Racing in 2025, snagging his first Cup win at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in March. This is the blueprint for ladder climbing success, turning short-track routes into Cup glory. Deke McCaskill, 2016 late model stock champion, a Cars Tour pioneer. McCaskill claimed his only title in 2016 after a 2015 near miss, defeating Tommy Lemons Jr. He raced mostly full-time from 2015 until mid-2024, when he departed RS Race Cars. With 10 wins, 4th all-time, he's synonymous with the Tour's early days. Now he competes part-time at Wake County Speedway and Southern National Motorsports Park. And this is the part most people miss. Founding members like McCaskill often fade quietly, begging the question, should they get more credit for building the foundation? Brayton Hawes, 2015 late model stock champion. Hawes, the first late model stock champ, triumphed in 2015 by 5 points over McCaskill with 3 wins. He hasn't returned to Cars since, and racing updates are scarce. His Hawes Motorsports Facebook has 1 post since 2020, hinting at dirt-modified racing. Nevertheless, he's forever the inaugural winner of what became North America's premier asphalt late model series. It's a reminder that not every champ seeks the limelight. Mayer and Hall are eager to etch their names into this legacy. Cars Tour North Wilkesboro entry list. Chase Folsom. Chase joined Front Stretch in spring 2023 as a news writer, filling in where needed. He's now the primary reporter for our Cars Tour coverage since late 2023. Beyond racing, he enjoys outdoor pursuits like hunting and fishing, plus following Philadelphia sports. So what's your take on this? Do you think staying in late models is the path to true passion, or is climbing the NASCAR ladder the only way to achieve lasting success? And here's a controversial twist. Could some champions be missing out on bigger opportunities by not advancing? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your agreements or disagreements.